At some point in the past, you have exported material from your Canvas courses. If that was a semester-long course, you probably did it at the end of the semester. If it was a year-long course, you probably did it at the end of the school year. Regardless of when you exported your classes or class, you need to now import that material back in for another semester or for another year. Hopefully you remember from when you exported your Canvas classes, there are two places that you can export your material to. The first place is the Canvas Commons. That stores your material remotely on one of Canvas's servers and allows you to pull that down from Canvas's server at any time. The other option was for you to save it on a disk. That could be something like your own personal flash drive, it could be your G drive, or it could be the hard drive of your computer. It is very important that you know and understand which of these options you chose when you exported, because that's going to indicate which one you will need to follow instructions for as you begin importing your material. So it's very important that you know whether you exported the Commons or whether you exported to a disk. If you have any questions about that, please contact me before proceeding on. Welcome, teachers. In this portion of the video, I am going to show you how to import course content into your Canvas course. This video is only for those teachers who have previously saved a course either at the end of a semester or the end of a school year to a file. If you saved your course to the Canvas Commons, there's another video on the YouTube channel that will help you, but this is only for those teachers who have previously exported the content of their Canvas course to a file. Okay, that said, obviously the first thing you need to do is to log into Canvas, and since it may have been a while since you've logged into Canvas, like perhaps over the summer, remember that you cannot just Google Canvas, you need to go to greencastle.instructure.com. And once you are there, you will enter your login credentials. And remember, too, that the ID is just the first part of your login. It is not the extended login. You don't put the @greencastle.k12.in.us. None of that. You just put the regular first part of your user ID and then your regular password that will get you into everything else. And you will hit login. And once you have logged in, you should be taken to the dashboard. And that will show you all of the courses for the current grade term. And there should be the course that you want to import your material for. So for example, I put here demo course for file import. And if you remember, if you watched the video about how to export, I had the demo course here that I exported the material from. So when I am done, these two courses should look identical if I've done everything correct. So I'm going to click here demo course for file import rather, so that I know to import my file. And that course will load slowly but surely. Once the course has loaded, you will choose the settings option in the lower left hand of the navigational bar over here. You will hit settings, and once that loads, there are a number of options on the right over here. If they do not appear on the right on your screen, it could be because you have your projector plugged in or you are in duplicate mode. If that is the case, they will appear at the bottom of your screen. So if you don't see them here on the right, they will appear at the bottom of your screen. Once you are there, you want import content into this course. And once you go there, you will have to select content type. There's a drop down arrow. There are a number of different options here. The one you are going to want, based on the way that I told you to export, is the Canvas Course Export Package. So Canvas Course Export Package, here's the most important step of this process. You have to choose the file. You have to know where that file is located, that you saved it, and it could be any number of places. It could be on a flash drive, it could be on your Google Drive, it could be on your G Drive, it could be basically any place that you saved it. Mine, I saved on a flash drive. If you remember watching my video where I exported, I saved it to my Portable Apps flash drive, and it's right there, Demo Course Export. And I know it's a Canvas file because it says IMSCC. That is a Canvas course content file. So that is what you will need to find. If you have trouble locating this file, or the file that you exported, please let me know and I will help you search for that. But again, that's one of the disadvantages of using this method, is you must be able to locate that file. If you know where it is, awesome. If not, it can be very tricky. If you've lost it, it is lost forever. The advantage, though, of choosing this option is you can decide whether you would like to import all the content, or you can just select specific content. So for example, if you had a module that you tried last year, didn't go very well, you don't have to import that. You can just scrap it. I'm going to go ahead and import all content. I can also, another advantage is I can adjust the events and the due dates. So we'll automatically adjust the events and the due dates from the previous semester or the previous year, however I had that set up. So I can enter the dates here that I want to change that. I'm not going to do that because I don't necessarily need to, but all you have to do is enter the dates and enter the start date of the semester and the end date of the semester and what they changed to. Pretty simple to do that, but I'm recording this not at the end of the semester, so I'm not going to do that. And then I hit import. And once I do that, it's going to take a few minutes. It is going to load. And once everything has run, you have the green completed option right here. It tells you that it is imported. And if I go to home for this course, I should then see all the material that is in my regular demo course that I exported. And I can see it's there. Again, this is just a course I grabbed some things off of Canvas from the Commons just to basically build a demo course and to show you what was available. So there are just some random quizzes and there are some random assignments. It's basically just a demo and a place for me to have a little sandbox and play around and show some things while using Canvas. So if I want to double check though, I can certainly go back to dashboard and I can see my original course and I can verify that they are the same. Now you will not be able to do this because your previous courses will no longer show in Canvas, but you can see they look the exact same. So I'm confident that my import has worked correctly. So that is the process for importing a course from Canvas if you saved using a file. There are a couple advantages. You can change the due dates. You can select the content you want to import. The disadvantage is if you don't know where that file is located, you need to find it. And if you can't find it, then unfortunately your course is lost. So just let me know if you have any questions about how to complete this procedure, but hopefully that will guide you through the process of getting set up for a new semester or a new year.